As I'm nearing the end of my 30s, I've been in full reflection mode on the last decade of my life. What went well, what didn't go so well, and what I would tell my younger self to avoid some majorly expensive mistakes. And had I known these 9 lessons, I would have avoided some major stress and set myself up for more wealth and financial peace much faster. So, learn from my mistakes and let's get into it. Lesson number 1: you don't need the bag, or the watch, or the luxury car, whatever it is, fill in the blank. I think in my 30s, there was this feeling of you should be further along. I would find myself lusting over these luxury designer items like I needed them just to feel successful or as if I'm a grown up with real grown up things. But looking back in reality, I was just trying to make a purchase to fill whatever void there was. And, we're all guilty of it. We purchase things with hopes of it making us feel better or making us feel successful or like we made it. But guess what? If we don't do the work on ourselves, no matter what the purchase, you're just going to keep purchasing things and it's not going to fix anything. So really get to the root cause of why are you purchasing this thing? Do you actually want it, or do you want what it portrays or what you think it signals about you? So remember, authenticity and actual financial security is the real status of wealth, not logos. Lesson number 2: income matters so much more than just cutting costs. I mean, if you're like me, the child of immigrants, and you've grown up with the save, save, save mentality, you were probably taught to work hard and be frugal. And yes, being mindful of expenses is crucial. But the math is clear. You cannot cut or save your way to wealth. There is a ceiling on how much you can cut, but there is absolutely no ceiling on how much you can earn. And so looking back, I wish I had spent more time thinking about how to increase my income versus how to save that $20 a week. Instead of investing my time into saving, I wish I invested my time into myself, whether it was upping my skills, taking the course, or investing in tools, whatever it was. Earning more money makes life a little bit easier. You have more choices open to you. Getting major financing like a car or a mortgage is much easier. I'm not saying it can't be done on a lower income, but it is much easier with a higher income. Focus your energy on where it makes the most financial sense. Increasing your daily income, not cutting your daily latte. Lesson number 3: don't hire the financial advisor. Ooh, I know, it's controversial, but I had a bad experience, so that's why this is my lesson. And I think when I reached my 30s, I felt this crushing pressure of, oh, we have to hire a financial advisor to do things the official way. So we blindly took a referral from someone and ran with it without doing much research. And now my husband and I take 100% responsibility. It was a very big lesson to learn that we will no longer just rely on referrals 100%. You need to do your own research. It ended up being a very costly lesson of tens of thousands of dollars. And so before you hire a financial advisor, please do your research, understand how they're getting paid and what their fee structure is. And you don't necessarily need one. I think a lot of times people feel like you need one, but for most people, you probably don't need one. So don't be a fool like I was. And if you really do want to work with a financial advisor, find someone who charges a flat fee only and not a percentage of your portfolio. Lesson number 4 is my trick called double it. Are you going through home renovations? Double your timeline. Are you trying to get out the door with your kids? Double your time. The most important double it rule applies to your savings rate. Challenge yourself to always save more than you think you should. Seriously, your future self will thank you when that inevitable expense pops up and you need to dip into your savings. Always build in this financial cushion and in your expectations to save your mental health. Lesson number 5, experiences over material items. This is a strategic spending principle. I've learned that I'd rather spend my money on things that become memories versus accumulating more stuff. And I don't know about you, but I feel like the quality of goods have declined so much that I don't even want to shop anymore. So, we work hard for financial freedom so we can experience more of life, not just to buy more things. So, think of memories as a real life portfolio that never depreciates. Save up for that trip or save up for that concert that you've been dying to go to. Don't forget the real reason that we all work hard. We all are chasing financial freedom so that we can spend our time as we see fit and with the people we love. Lesson number 6, negotiating your salary. I think the biggest lesson to be learned in your 30s is learning how to speak up, especially for negotiating your salary. I spent way too long thinking my hard work would magically be rewarded. But guess what? It won't. You have to ask for it. And for women, there's still such a mental and societal block when it comes to salary negotiation. So stop waiting for your annual review to justify your worth. Treat negotiation as a skill and not confrontation. And if you feel like you don't know what to say, guess what? Negotiating is a skill that can be learned just like anything else. I used to feel like it was rude to ask, but it's not. You're just keeping up with the market. So know the market rate and walk in with concrete evidence of your value. Don't let politeness cost you your financial freedom. Lesson number 7, not all debt is bad. Understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. For me, bad debt is when you use it to buy something that rapidly depreciates, like a new car loan or random things on your high interest credit card, right? You know what I'm talking about, where a couple months later, you don't even know why the balance is that high or what you spent it on. Whereas good debt, you can buy an asset that has potential to increase in value or generate income for you. For example, if you hold out on upgrading your car and instead invest that difference, your future self will definitely thank you. Buy assets, not liabilities. Remember, not all debt is bad. Using it wisely to buy assets and not liabilities can be a game changer. Lesson number 8, no one has it all figured out. With the internet, blogs, experts, I was always searching for the one right answer, but it doesn't actually exist. Meaning everyone's situation is so unique and different that your friend's winning stock pick might just have been luck. So do some critical thinking, and you can always listen to the advice, but really ask yourself if this applies to your unique situation. And always do your research before investing your money. And if you don't understand it, maybe don't do it. Finally, lesson number 9, it's never too late. Start now, today. Don't delay anymore. Even with my business degree, I had such a stubborn mindset of investing is for rich people and I'll do it later. And it was a mindset that I had to actively unlearn. And I will never recover from that. But a small amount invested today has decades to compound. So take action today. It's never too late to start. And later, you can thank yourself for using the power of leverage and changing your limiting belief. If you found this video helpful, please share it with a friend and let me know in the comments which one of these are you going to try today. And if you want to know how I freed up my money to apply these lessons, watch this video for the 10 things I stopped buying to build wealth.